So I had a client join one of my programs a couple weeks ago. About 4 weeks into the program, she expresses to me, she's stressed out. She's like freaking out, man. And she says, Stephen, I need to work on my money mindset. I said, what? She says, well, because I need to make more money. I said, why? Because I need to pay down my debt. Okay. How much debt do you have? $16,000. Where is that debt? It's on a credit card. What's the interest rate? 13%. Okay. Great. So she's having to pay money into that. She's having to, stressed, and she's stressed because she doesn't have the income coming in to be able to make the payments on time and also pay down the principals. And, so it's stressful. And, anyone who's been in a debt situation or has, knows what that's about. It can get stressful at times, especially when it's not managed, especially when you keep addicting yourself to buying new personal development tools or programs or just anything really, and they're not using your money wisely, or you're like, as my client was, wasting petty dollars every day on coffee that she could have been doing herself at home, enjoying it really, and going for a walk instead of going for a walk with her entire wallet. They go and buy coffee every day and that kind of thing. So there's ways that we use money wisely. There's ways that we use money poorly. I've done both in my life, and I'm understanding now the value of money and the value of using it wisely. And on that tangent, I wanted to speak to one of the common themes that personal development is all about, and that's money mindset. Okay, so my client asked me for money mindset. They're like, please help me with my money mindset. Great. And so I said, great, we can do that. So how are you making money? Like, what do you do right now to make money? She's like, well, I teach yoga classes. I said, do you do anything else? Well, I sometimes do haircuts. Do we do anything else? Well, I sometimes help my husband. I'm like, do you make money from helping your husband? Well, no, but I help him. I said, okay, great. So you make money from haircuts and yoga classes, right? So then I worked out and I looked at all her yoga classes. She says an online yoga training. And I found out that each one of her classes was worth about $3.90 to a customer, right? So I looked at that and I said, you're out to lunch, man. Like, you should charge way more for your yoga. Because if I go to a yoga class in a studio, I'm paying at least $20, $30 at least, right? So, and that's the real experience, like going into, and I'm having to drive, I'm having to park my car, I'm having to deal with other people, I'm having to deal with a teacher I might not like it's not from the comfort of my own home. Definitely got to deal with traffic, all sorts of things, viruses and crap, if you're into that thing. So, like, for me, it felt like a privilege to be able to get access to this person's Zoom classes for yoga. So I'm like, why is this $3.90? Like, this should be like $30 a class. So I charged her at $30 a class. I said, change your rate to that. Watch what happens. She ended up getting 2 clients yesterday who paid the new rate. So I'm like, fantastic. There you go. So she's making more money. I also found out that she had a lot of clothes that she wasn't wearing and wasn't using, and hadn't worn in months. So I said, just sell that shit. Get rid of it. So she put it on Marketplace. She went on a tirade on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, and sold all these clothes that she wasn't wearing, right? And then she kind of got a handle on that, and she started selling other stuff. And then she kind of realized that, oh my God, if I sell things, I make money. What an idea. And so therefore she went on this tirade of trying to find other things to sell. So she actually, about 3 or 4 weeks into this, she opened up a binder of artwork. And this is so great. She opened up a binder of artwork that she had been drawing ever since she had brain surgery for epilepsy. And so after that, part of her healing was to draw these artworks. And she used to draw as a kid. And she stopped that for a long time. And then she got brain surgery and started drawing again. And so she said, can I sell these? I said, yeah, sure, you can sell those. Like, just tell a story behind it. Just go for it. So she starts selling her artwork. She put a Facebook page together. People that were yoga people really liked her artwork. And so she started doing that. And then I said, you could probably even get a yoga company. Maybe there's some online service where you could print this artwork on a yoga mat, or it's like a block or something, and maybe sell it to people, or sell a t-shirt or something. So then she's opening up an online store on like Zazzle.com or something like that, where she's able to sell her artwork on merchandise now. So she's selling original prints, cards, and now has an online store. It's the coolest thing. And she's put down a ton of money on her credit card, all in cash. And now she's way more certain about what she's up to. It's just really cool. And why am I sharing that? Because there's this fantasy in the world. And this is something that I want to speak to you right now. And so listen up. There's a fantasy in the world. The fantasy sounds like, if I'm not making money, it's because my money mindset, I must have more work to do on my money mindset. Sure. The problem with that is that you can work on your money mindset all day. And you can do that for years. And if you still don't have a mechanism that creates money in your life, like if you still don't have a mechanism where people can pay you for something, or you don't have a mechanism to serve someone to make it reasonable for them to pay you for whatever you're doing, then you're not going to have money. It doesn't have, I don't give a rat's ass how much money mindset you do. If you don't have a way to get paid, it's not happening. So it was the coolest. I'll never forget this moment where she's like, I need to work on my money mindset. I'm like, okay, great, we can do that. And then I basically woke her up to all the things she had to sell in her life. And then suddenly it's like, wow, I have money. Oh my God. And yeah, we didn't work on her money mindset at all. Not at all. And now she looks back on her previous incarnation of her identity and she's like, that's hilarious. Like, it's hilarious that I would spend years of my life chasing money mindset, chasing gratitude mindset, chasing some personal development myth that says I'm just more grateful than hateful, or money more mindset than poverty, or abundance mindset than poverty mindset, or whatever, that somehow money will just magically drop in my lap. And look, if that's you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Literally, I feel for you. You've been scammed. I get it. It sucks. But you know what? There's hope. And that hope comes in, let's find out what's valuable to you. Let's find out what you have as assets that you can sell, and let's start selling them. And make some dollars. Make some dollars. Every dollar counts when you're pinching pennies and when you have debt that you got to pay off, or when you have to pay off whatever. Every bit counts, and we might as well go all in. And so when you've got this thing in your life where you're like, oh, my money mindset isn't right, or my abundance mindset isn't right, or whatever, look, I'm gonna alleviate the pathology that has over your life, and I'm just gonna suggest, look at your assets, sell some assets, start the process of selling. Just sell a book that you're not reading, sell a piece of clothes that you're not using, sell a guitar case or whatever the hell else you have that you're not using consistently. Sell it, because in the act of selling it, you will develop a money mindset. You're not developing a money mindset and not selling anything. That's called masturbation. It's not going to work. You can be as grateful as you want to be in your life. It's still not going to make a rat's ass a difference to your bank account unless you're selling things. So money mindset equals actually selling things. It doesn't mean opening up cans of worms that don't need to be opened up. It doesn't mean that the reason I don't have money is because I'm not grateful for this thing, or the reason I don't have money is because of something that happened in my past or whatever. Yeah, those things can influence your ability to make money, but they're not the reason you don't have the money. The reason you don't have the money is because you're not selling things. You don't have a mechanism that creates wealth in your life. And that has nothing to do with your mindset. It has everything to do with your functional reality of you selling assets or services or whatever. So just keep that in mind, and watch out, because I see as my client, there's lots of people in the world who have bought into this illusion that if you're not wealthy, it's because your money mindset's fucked. And I'm like, no. There's probably no such thing as a money mindset. There's just you having a mechanism that creates wealth in your life, that takes money from other people's bank accounts and puts it in your bank account because you did something for it or you sold something. That's how it works. Like, it's astonishing that I'm the one having to tell people that. I don't have to, but it's something I want to do because I see lots of people who I talk to get stuck in this rat race or this hellhole of like money mindset. The reason I'm not wealthy is I don't have the money mindset, really. No, the reason you're not wealthy is because you either don't care to sell things, or you don't care enough about your problems to go and do something about it, or you just don't have anything to sell. If you don't have anything to sell, well, then we should probably figure that out, or figure out an alternative so that you don't have to, if it's not in your values. Okay, so anyway, that's my little rant for today. Thanks for watching. If that matters to you, if that means something to you, if that helps you, please let me know, because that was really helpful for my client, and I want to help more people like that, because that's a bad distortion. Like, that's a bad psychological distortion to have in your life, keeping you poor. So anyway, talk soon. Bye.